Hi, Cancer. My name is Darlene Dotson, and this is your Destiny of Truth for March. Now, Cancer, on the 3rd, we have got a sextile happening. And I've told you about the sextiles in the past, that a sextile is an energy that you have to put energy into it or it'll pass you by. You don't have to use it, but if you don't use it, you've wasted something that could help you. Now, on the 3rd, we've got Venus in Pisces in your ninth house, and that's sextiling Uranus and Taurus in your 11th house. And you have got Venus in Pisces, okay? That means it has to do with a higher education, higher philosophies, travel, media, broadcasting, internet, okay? But there's something that you love, and you're emotionally connected to it. Well, if you tie into this energy, you can make the changes that you want within your dreams and aspirations, or your friendships, or the groups that you belong to. But you can make the change, but you got to use the energy. Also on the 3rd, we've got Mars moving into Gemini. And for you, that's the 12th house. And you are going to be taking actions behind the scenes at a deep level, okay? The 12th house is our psyche. You're looking at the actions that you've taken, and with it being Gemini that you've communicated. You're looking at everything that has to do with you and your day-to-day environment. Um, but it's the actions that you've taken in this area, and you're looking at it at a very deep level. Now, on the 4th, we have Mercury in Aquarius, okay? And that's conjunct Jupiter in Aquarius in your 8th house. And you are going to be expanding your communications with the things that you desire, okay? You or other people's money. You're going to expand this in some way. You're looking at everything and you're making the best decisions for you from your desires. Now on the 10th, the sun is in Pisces, so you're going to be shining your light in a ninth house matter, whether it be higher philosophies, broadcasting, the internet, higher education, travel, and you're looking at creative endeavors in these areas. Or, if it hasn't been on a higher vibration, then, and I doubt that with it being the ninth house, but if it's been manipulations and lies, then they'll come back to bite you. But if you've been doing it at a higher level, which the ninth house rules, higher mind, higher philosophy. So I do believe that that's the way you're going to use it. But just in case it does try to come in at a lower vibration, know you can escape it by putting yourself out there into your creative endeavors. Because, you know, Neptune loves to create. Now, on the 13th, we've got Venus in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces, again in the ninth house. And I actually think this is great for you. I think you're going to be loving something at an emotional level that you're creating whether it have to do with higher education, philosophies, internet, broadcasting, travel. You're definitely going to be doing something that you love. And especially with the new moon happening that day in Pisces, also in your ninth house, you're going to have a new beginning in that area of your life, whether it be higher education, philosophies, travel, internet, media, broadcasting. You are going to be doing something that's going to, be creative. That's a whole new beginning to you. Then on the 15th, we have Mercury entering Pisces in the ninth house. And you are just going to be communicating up a storm about what you want to do in this ninth house matter, whether it be, and I think it's creative, but if it's a philosophy that you want to live by, if it's, let's see, a philosophy, if you want to travel, if you want to do some broadcasting or media, you're going to be putting yourself out there and communicating this. Then on the 16th, you're going to be shining the light in those ninth house matters we were just talking about higher philosophies, travel, and internet, media, broadcasting, higher education, because you want to transform a partnership. And in order to do that, you're going to transform these ninth house matters. Now, again, on the 18th, it's Venus in the ninth house. And again, you want to transform a partnership that you're involved in. So you are doing things in an emotional way that is loving, that has to do with travel, broadcasting, media, higher education, travel, all of these ways you're trying to change a partnership there. So you're doing something creative in that way. Then on the 20th, you were shining your light in your power. It's spring equinox. And for you, Cancer, that is your 10th house of employers, how you present yourself to the world, or your father. And you're taking action in this area and you're shining your light, okay? And you're showing people who you are within your own power. Then on the 21st, we have Mercury in Pisces in the ninth house. And that is sextiling Uranus and Taurus in the 11th house. And you're communicating, okay, in a ninth house way, over the internet, broadcasting, media, higher education, travel, and because of this, it's changing your hopes and your dreams and your friendships and the groups that you belong to. You're going through a massive change in that area of life. Then we have got Mars in Gemini in the 12th house, and that's trine Saturn and Aquarius in the 8th house. And you feel like your desires have been restricted. Saturn restricts what he touches. You feel like you're alone, and that everything that you want has been restricted. Well, on this day, the 21st, you can get over it very easily, but you have to participate. We can't get lazy with the energy, okay? You need to put your actions into behind the scenes and what you're going to do in order to overcome these issues so that you can fulfill your desires, the things that you want most. Let's face it, Cancer, you're always taking care of somebody else. Well, you need to take care of you too. Okay. Then on the 21st, Venus enters Aries, which is your 10th house. Well, you're going to love what you're doing to get your power back. You're going to start to feel powerful. It's Aries, okay? Aries is drive, Aries is action, Aries is loving the self. And you are doing all of these things, and because of it, you're feeling powerful. Then on the 23rd, we have got Mercury in Pisces in your 9th house. Okay, and you're communicating emotionally, in a 9th house way. Okay, and that's either on the internet, traveling, trying to think, media, broadcasting, higher education. You are communicating something, but it's your actions that you're taking behind the scene are getting away of what you're actually saying, okay? Your actions and your thoughts aren't matching up on this day, and you've got to bring them in alignment, because the actions you're taking at a deep level isn't what you're communicating. And for you, Cancer, I almost think that you're saying you got to be powerful, that you got to be loving, that you have to keep boundaries, but then your actions, you're doing something totally different. Okay? So you need to mesh up your actions and your voice to be on the same page. Then on the 25th and 26th, we have the Sun conjunct Venus in Aries in the 10th house. And I'm here to tell you, on this day, you are a powerhouse. You are doing, okay, what needs to be done in order, to feel the love that you want. You're taking action, you're shining your light, and you're loving the actions that you're taking because they make you feel powerful. And you're tired of not feeling powerful. Now, on the 28th, we have a full moon in Libra, okay? And for you, that's your 4th house of home and family security. And Libra has an issue of they want everybody to love them. So they do what other people want versus doing what they want. So other people all love them and they'll be accepted. Well, it's an ending to this behavior, okay? You need to do what makes you happy. You need to do what brings you security. It's not, you guys can love your family, but your family is going to love you no matter what. You don't have to do everything they want you to do because all it's doing is building up the resentment within you. It's time for you to do what you want to build the secure home that you want because nobody else can make you feel secure but you. Not a spouse, not a mother, not a brother, not a father. Your security has to come from you. And that's the base that you need to build. Then, when those people come in to your foundation, your secure home base, then you're secure and they just add to it. Okay? They can't take away anything from you because you're secure on your own. You don't need them to be secure. Then on the 29th, we have Mercury in Pisces conjunct Neptune in Pisces in your ninth house. And again, you are out there creating and you're communicating what you're creating. Whether you're traveling to do this, whether you're on the internet or broadcasting it or going back to school, you are creating and you're voicing your creation. Then on the 30th, we have got Venus in Aries in the 10th house. And that is sextiling, Saturn in Aquarius in your 8th house. And again, the 8th house is about your desires. You feel restricted here. You feel like you're alone. Nobody cares about what you want, that they only care about what they want. Okay? You feel restricted in your desires. Well, guess what? You have to take action for your desires. Nobody's going to hand you your desires but you. Okay? And on the 30th, it's sextiling Venus in your 10th house. And if you go after the things that you love and do the things that you love, you're going to overcome the issues with feeling restricted. And then on the 31st, if you shine your power and use your light and drive to do what the things that you desire, then you're going to overcome those restrictions that you're feeling. But you have to do it. Nobody else is going to hand you what you desire. You can't expect another person to give you what you want. What you want has to come from within you. If it doesn't come from within you, you're never going to get it. Okay? Because another person can't make you happy. You've got to have your boundaries, plain and simple. If your family is overrunning you, and you're not feeling secure within your family, then you got to put your foot down and make yourself some boundaries. Because this month, with that new moon in Pisces and the full moon in Libra, both of those signs are about boundaries. So it's definitely a time of boundary building and doing what you need to do for yourself, okay? And not for everybody else, okay? Cancer, you're always about everybody else. Always, okay? Taking care of the family. I mean, you're ruled by the moon. You're tied to your home and your family. But you've got to take care of yourself too. And this is what you are going through this month. You are learning that boundaries have to be put up because you've got to take care of you and do the things that you love. Get what you desire in life. Now, Cancer, I am using the Cat Tarot cards. Okay? So, let's shuffle. like what you got. Ace of Swords. Okay. Right there. And again, you're clipping your nails. Okay. You're getting rid of what is no longer needed in order for you to move forward in your life. Okay. You are, you know, you're going to love yourself first. Okay. You're going to start doing the things that you want to do. I mean, the Ace of Swords, okay, is all about the actions that you're taking. And, and the actions you're taking are going to change the dynamic because you're tired of doing what everybody else wants and you're left to the wayside. You know, you have mental clarity, okay? You know what you want. You have got independence, you've got power, you know, and you know how to share your heart. But, you know, you have got to get rid of what's not serving you anymore. Okay? You've got to get rid of the old that's outdated. You know, you've got to go after that new ideal that you want. That's also a ninth house matter, your higher mind, which that's where the new ideal, you know, you need to go after that new ideal and look at it. I mean, how can I put this? When we have the new in our life, okay, we feel good about our life. But when things are the same old, we feel stuck in a funk, okay? And the only person that can get you out of the funk is you know? And because no matter what anybody says or what anybody does, they can't get you out of that funk. You've got to change something, okay, in order to get you moving in the direction that you want to go because you do have clarity, okay? And you know that something has to be transformed. So it's time for you to do it. And I mean, that's why you feel like your desires have been restricted, okay? And that, you know, a transformation can't happen within a partnership that you're in because they don't want the new. They like what they've been getting from you. So you've got to change you. That might mean getting rid of a relationship or changing the way you deal with a relationship or the power dynamic of the relationship. But you have to take back your power because if you let other people have your power, they're going to continue to take that power. Well, Cancer, this is your forecast for the month of March. I hope it helps you. I love you. And know that it's up to you to go get your own desires for you to be happy. You know what you want. Nobody's going to give it to you. So go out there and make your dreams happen for you. I love you, and I'll see you in April. Have a good one. Bye.